Whoa, 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 whoa. How did I get up here? I was just sitting on the toilet. No, I did not just say that on camera. Why is my camera up here? Hello? Hello? I hate being spied on. Damn you, NSA. Hey everybody, Ryan here, coming at you with a new video. First off, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone watching my videos, and thank you so much for being a subscriber and a supporter of mine. I'm actually coming up on 4 years of being on YouTube. I think on January 17th, I think is when I uploaded my first video back in 2011. So I'm really excited that I'm going on year 4 now, and I can't believe it's already there. I didn't think I would ever get this far. But I'm still editing my Christmas holiday video, and I wanted to put up a video showing what I've gotten over the last month before that video came out, which it's probably going to be a week-long event, probably the week of my 4-year anniversary. And it's going to be a bunch of stuff, best of last year, it's going to be my Christmas, all that stuff. And it'll come out after everybody else comes out with theirs, so you won't be bored of watching all those kind of videos, because I'm going to upload mine kind of later, because I'd rather, take my time with it and not overload with my channel with the same kind of stuff that everybody else is putting out at the same time. So in the meantime, I figured one of the videos that I would do would be a I would say Christmas haul, but not all these I got at Christmas time. Basically, this is my December haul, because it's everything I got in the month of December. And it's not a bunch of stuff, but everything that's, well, for me it's a bunch of stuff. And it's all Blu-rays, and there's about 16 titles. So let's go ahead and get started. These first two are actually ones that were given to me by my mom. She actually had extra copies, and she gave them to me. The first one is something that's out of print, and they're both Disney films, and the first one is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Peter Pan. Very excited to have this in my collection now. I actually got this the day after I saw the Peter Pan live on NBC with Allison Williams, which I really enjoyed. So I was really happy to get this finally, because I really, really love this film. Next, Wreck-It Ralph. I had actually never seen this until I got this, and I really, really loved it. I loved the whole video game aspect of it. It was very nostalgic. If you grew up in the 90s and you late 80s, 90s, and you know some of the characters in this, very awesome. I'm really glad I picked this up from my mom, but I'm just really glad I have this. Next are a few things I got at Target. Basically, they were like $5 each, and then one of them's like $7. And the first thing I got is Castaway, and this comes with that special edition slipcover that 20th Century Fox has been doing. It still has the original artwork, but then it comes with this awesome, I love this slipcover. I actually have the slipcover for Fight Club that's like this too. Very simplistic. So that's pretty cool with Wilson on the front. I love this film so much. I'm thinking about doing an analysis video on this film. So let me know if you'd like to see that. Next, I got The Greatest Story Ever Told by George Stevens. And this movie was not well received when it came out. It was like the more bland and boring films about Christ. And so maybe it was just because The King of Kings had came out, Ben-Hur had came out, which isn't necessarily about Christ, but it has, scenes with Jesus in the film, and it kind of parallels his life. But I think people were just kind of tired of it at the time, and George Stevens really told a very good story, but some people say that it was just too much, and it was just, very under dramatic. It didn't have any emotion to it, but I actually really, really love this film. This is the 199-minute cut, and I've always enjoyed this film. Loads of cameos. People say that he paid attention way more to cameos than he did the actual love of the film, but I don't agree with that because it's still really enjoyable. It does drag in parts, compared to other films about Jesus, but it's still a beautiful film to look at, and it's really, really powerful. This film is amazing on how it does, the raising of Lazarus from the dead. That scene in this film is so powerful. And just the way they have the music and all that stuff. I mean, it's just amazing. So, yeah, greatest story ever told. And next, I got Dances with Wolves, which is Kevin Costner's, Best Picture winner. This is actually the extended director's cut version, which is 234 minutes, and it just makes this movie even more of a masterpiece than it is. I love this film, and it's 2 discs. Next, we are going into these are the Christmas gifts. These are a few things I got from my wife. First thing I got was Stalag 17, one of my all-time favorite films. I love this film. I've loved it since I was a kid. So glad I finally have this on Blu-ray. Next up is Moonrise Kingdom. Wes Anderson's one of my favorite filmmakers, and for some reason I just never had picked this up, and now I have it on Blu-ray. And now rumor has it it's going to be coming out on Criterion eventually. So eventually I'll get that on Criterion. But yeah, love this film. Next, my wife got me Princess Mononoke. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But anyways, this is a really powerful film. I love it. Studio Ghibli film. I always... Miyazaki. I think that's how you pronounce the director's last name. But this film is such a beautiful, powerful film. I mean, it is just extraordinary. Yeah, so I really, really love this film, and I cannot wait to pick up more of the Studio Ghibli films because, I mean, it was just spectacular. The animation was brilliant, and I'm just really excited that I finally own this. So, that is that. Alright, let me put that back in there. Alright, next up is a present from my sister-in-law, one of my sister-in-laws, and it is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, one of my favorite films of 2014. I'm not going to say how high on my list it was until my 2014 Best Of video comes out, but this was one of my favorite films of 2014. Definitely one of the most powerful films I remember seeing last year. I think I saw Boyhood right before I saw this, and this film is just spectacular. The themes, Planet of the Apes is just one of my favorite franchises, but this film, the themes that are approached in this film is just amazing. It is a spectacular film. I loved Rise, but I did not realize how much I was going to love this one. This film, the themes that it, confronts is very dark and very scary in a way too, and it handles some things that you kind of wonder if the human race will ever have something like this happen. Not necessarily with apes, being as intelligent as they are in these films, but something like that happening, like post-apocalypse kind of thing. Because you're watching it, it's very convincing for a fiction story. So, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That was my terrible John Huston impression. Welcome to the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That was a terrible John Huston impression. Those of you who are not familiar with where I'm coming from with that, if you remember the original Planet of the Apes series, the Lawgiver is voiced by John Huston, and on the Blu-ray menus he does a lot of somebody does a lot of the John Huston style voice for the Lawgiver in the Blu-ray menus. So it's like, welcome to the Planet of the Apes. Like I said, that's a terrible impression. The next two things are Criterion's, which I've really wanted for this whole year. This is actually a gift from family, and it's a mad, 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 mad world on Criterion Blu-ray. Some people complain about this packaging. I still love it. Let's go ahead and open this up really quick. It's a mad, mad, mad. Here's a booklet and a map. But I love all the discs. 2 DVDs, or 3 DVDs, 2 Blu-rays. This has the restored extended cut of the film that's about... How long is it? The extended 197-minute cut of the film. And basically, it was a roadshow version. They didn't have some of the surviving negatives, and so it was pretty rough extended scenes and extra scenes that really enhanced the film. Some things they could get it restored very well. Other things they had just the audio to go by, so they would have screenshots of whatever the characters were talking, and it would have the audio for the scene go on there too. It also had a little segment where there was audio that was screwed up so bad they couldn't even get the voices from it. So sometimes there'd be like a quick shot of maybe like Sid Caesar or somebody talking, but it would be subtitle because they wanted to restore it to the best that they could possibly can, but still have all those scenes. And Criterion did a amazing job with that. Some people might complain that those extra scenes are definitely not of the quality of the actual film, but it's such a fun experience with it, and it enhances the film so much that you're willing to get over it because they painstakingly remastered this whole film, and it is as fun and amazing as it ever was. One of the most hilarious movies I've ever seen, mainly because of the fact that it's a movie that's over 3 hours, and it's like slapstick kind of a movie, and it's just, the cameos in this film is amazing. Alright, next up is a bunch of stuff I got with Christmas money, just gift money. The first thing I got with that was the Criterion of Nashville. Probably my favorite Robert Altman film. I'm a huge Robert Altman fan, and this film is amazing. Some people think it's incredibly boring because of the way the film's filmed. I can see where you're coming from with that, but I love how slow the film is, how I would say uneventful compared to other films, but basically it's almost like the camera is sitting down in the middle of Nashville and you're just seeing all these characters do random things. The packaging is really cool with this too. And then there's the book. For those of you who do not know what Nashville is about, it takes place in Nashville, and it really has like 25 main characters that you follow through a few days, like during some music concerts and stuff in Nashville, but it all revolves and is tied around a presidential campaign. And basically the end of the movie, the climax of the movie is, musicians performing at a campaign kind of fundraiser type concert at the Parthenon in Nashville. And so, but you're basically following these characters throughout, the week leading up to that. And it is spectacular. I love it. I want to do a spoiler-filled video talking about it eventually. Next up is something I got, I think for like $7 on Amazon with Christmas money. And it is the double pack of Hugo and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. 2 films I really love. I love Willy Wonka, since I was a kid. Me and my wife watched it recently, right after I got this, with the commentary with the children grown up, and it was amazing. One of my favorite commentaries I ever listened to. Highly recommend it. It's really funny. It's awesome and gives a lot of insight to the film. Hugo, I've talked about that before, that one of Martin Scorsese's best. Definitely different for him, but it's such a love letter to cinema that it's just a spectacular visual movie. I love it. Next up is two films that I've waited so long to upgrade to Blu-ray because the first Blu-rays of these films were not good and the transfers were not good. So what I'm talking about is The Terminator. You might be looking at this going, wait a second, they didn't come out with a DVD combo pack with this, and there is no digital copy. Well, I took my old DVD with special features that are not on the Blu-ray, some, a few extra things that are not on the Blu-ray, which is okay, and I actually put it in a pack like this, and then I cut out the Blu-ray DVD digital copy from like another box a movie that I was trading in somewhere, and I just cut it off and I put it on here just so I can make my own combo pack. So this is the Blu-ray, and I cut out the DVD cover from the old DVD, and I put it in here as like a little feature for my own little set. And then I cut out this from that set as well, just to kind of enhance it. So here's the Blu-ray, and then flipping it over here, here's the double-sided DVD. And I actually, everything keeps falling out. If I take this DVD out, I left the original backing of the DVD, which has all the special features and stuff, right there. I actually just stuck it in the back of this to where you could read it. But yeah, definitely Terminator is one of my favorite films of all time. Definitely very influential in regards to me and my movie loving. And I'm so glad they finally came out with a transfer that's amazing. And why do I keep screwing this up? No, I'm not going to edit that part out. But yeah, so Terminator. I made my own DVD combo pack. Next up is Terminator 2, and I did the exact same thing that I did with that, except I didn't cut out a DVD combo pack thing on it. What I did was, here's the Skynet Edition T2, and it comes with both cuts, the theatrical and the extended cut, which I love the extended cut. So here's that. Here is the double-sided Ultimate Edition DVD, and here's the Blu-ray. And so, and I also have, dang it, the Ultimate Edition DVD came in a steel case with a like 50-page book. The book is downstairs, so I actually have a book that goes with this too. So this is like the ultimate combo pack that I made myself. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited to finally watch that. And my last film that I'm going to talk about actually just fell off my lap, so pardon me. I'm back. Next up is Transformers: Age of Extinction. No, I am not a closet Michael Bay fan. I've always been a Michael Bay fan somewhat, and I really enjoy the Transformers films. It's not a guilty pleasure of mine because I don't think I have to feel guilty for liking something. But it's widely panned. It's a widely panned film, but I loved it. And I've watched it twice this week already. So, Blu-ray, DVD, digital HD combo pack. So, that is everything. Yes, that is everything. What do you have to look forward to on my channel for the next week or so? A trail video of me, just walking around and talking in nature. I might do a podcast. I'm still thinking about if I'm going to do a podcast this week. And maybe a couple top fives, and maybe even a live stream, who knows. Either way, you will be seeing some videos from me this week. And I'm still editing the Christmas video, which has a bunch of different stuff with me leading up to Christmas and then Christmas Day. So, anyways guys, thank you for watching the video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, be sure to like it, and make sure you comment down below. And thank you so much, and remember, Happy New Year. There's 3 ways of doing things: the right way, the wrong way, and the Chattaway. See ya.